Northwest Police have discovered drugs in a vehicle that was headed to Johannesburg from Zambia with an estimated value of over 37 million rands. For more, we'll cross now to SABC News reporter Thabiso Moss, who's in Zeerust near the border with Botswana. Good afternoon, Thabiso. The details around this drug bust are quite scant. What more do we know at this stage?
Good afternoon, Mfundo, and our viewers at home. What we understand or what we know at this stage is that this vehicle that was transporting these drugs was coming from Zambia, and it was on its way to Johannesburg. So it gained entry through the Kopfontein border gate here in South Africa, just next to Zeerust town, where we are, as we are at Zeerust police station at this point in time. In a moment, I'll be joined by the MEC for Community Safety and Transport Management in the province, Thabiso Moss, just to give us more information about this breakthrough by the police managing to intercept this vehicle that was transporting drugs to Johannesburg from Zambia. And at this stage, 2 foreign nationals have been arrested. We understand that one is from Tanzania and the other one is from Zambia. But MEC Thabiso Moss is here to give us more details on this story. MEC, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon on SABC News Channel 404. Just let us in on this breakthrough, police managing to discover these drugs.
Look, this is a very commendable effort by the SAPS, but they were also joined by our unit, the Eagles, the traffic officials, something that is very commendable, because we are still on Safer Festive campaign, the campaign that we have lost last year in October, that is going to end on the 31st January. We had priority crimes that we had prioritized. Amongst them, it was the illegal mining that we have been doing quite well in Stelfontein. Amongst them, it was GBV, and also the drugs, because the community, they've been very clear to us that MEC, you need to do something as a public representative. We have voted for you with confidence. You are also a leader of young people. These drugs, they are affecting young people in the main, because young people, they are in the streets. The future of this country is going down the drain as a result of selfish men and women sitting somewhere with a quest to enrich their pocket. And now we are decisive. We are going to make sure that ourselves and them is not going to be nice, because we are clear. We have managed to discover this biggest drug bust today in the area of Zeerust. But what is concerning, Thabiso, is that how did they cross the border to come here? You can't leave out the fact that there are some corrupt police officials within our organization. It's an open intelligence that there are some quite corrupt police officials and also the border management. That is why on my way here, when I received the news, I spoke to the acting police commissioner, Major General Asani. We have agreed collectively that we need to get into serious investigations to get to the bottom of this, because I'm telling you, to scratch it on the surface, we have not done anything, because the community, they've also been raising issues with regards to the police. As you know, my department is responsible for policing oversight, because they've indicated to me that MEC, there are some of your police officials that are corrupt, something that I can't rule out. I need to investigate, and if by any chance that is found to be true, that police officer, we need to make example with him or her. We need to be very clear, take our uniform, send him straight to prison, because we don't need thugs in our organization, SAPS.
MEC, we see these drugs, they worth millions of rands. What do you know at this stage? How many kgs and stuff like that?
Look, the officers are still busy with investigations, as you can see behind me. Some of the drugs, they are still here, they are not yet processed, but they've indicated to me that MEC, the estimation is around 37 million, which is a very huge drug bust, like I've indicated to you. And then the type of drugs, they've indicated to me that it's crystal meth, one of the dangerous drugs, if you can be able to make your own investigation with regards to that. But what is of great concern to me is the fact that how did these drugs enter the country? And what is worrying to me is the fact that they will be distributed to the very same communities. And these drugs, they are causing a serious challenge to the country, because you can't rule out the fact that they breed crime and they breed all other illnesses in the community, which put a pressure on the country and put pressure on our resources, even to the SAPS themselves.
Thank you, MEC, very much for speaking to us this afternoon. That's MEC for Community Safety and Transport Management in the Northwest, Thabiso Moss, talking to us about this drug bust that happened here in Zeerust in the Northwest Province.